Hello everyone! Our topic today is all about multiplication and division of integers. And this topic can be found in pages 19 to 22 of your textbook. These are the words to learn. Kindly repeat after me. Condition, loan, owes, quotient, normally. Kindly repeat the 5 words. Very good. Multiplication of integers. So first we are going to have the anatomy of multiplication. So 5 is your multiplicand and 2 is your multiplier and 10 is your product. So there are 2 conditions to remember when we are multiplying integers. Let us read all together. If 2 integers have the same sign, then their product is positive. So supposing we have both positive numbers. So 4 times 5, it is equal to positive 20. How about if we have 2 negative numbers? So negative 3 times negative 7, it will be equal to positive 21. How about 11 times 8? Correct. So it is positive 88. How about negative 6 times negative 5? Correct. So they are both negative, so it is equal to positive 30. So when you are multiplying integers, as if you are multiplying numbers, just remember if they have the same sign, then their product is always positive. So remember that positive times positive is equal to positive, and negative times negative is equal to positive. Then we have the second condition. Let us read all together. If 2 integers have different signs, then their product is negative. Supposing we have 6 times negative 5, so it will be equal to negative 30. Then if we have negative 11 times 8, it is equal to negative 88. Then if we have 4 times negative 5, we have negative 20. And the last one, if we have negative 7 times 3, it is equal to negative 21. So remember, if you have different signs, like negative times positive, it will always be equal to negative. Or positive times negative, it will be always equal to negative. So if 2 integers have different signs, then their product is negative. Now let us have division of integers. So similar to multiplying integers, dividing integers is just dividing the numbers normally, but there are 2 conditions to remember. Let us read all together. If 2 integers have the same sign, then their quotient is positive. So supposing we have 20 divided by 5, so they are both positive, so 20 divided by 5 would be equal to positive 4. How about negative 9 divided by negative 3? So both of them are negative. So therefore, we will be having positive 3. How about 33 divided by 3? Correct. It will be equal to positive 11. How about negative 30 divided by negative 5? Correct. It would be equal to positive 6. So remember, if you are dividing positive divided by positive, it will always be equal to positive. And negative divided by negative, it is always equal to positive. So if 2 integers have the same sign, then their quotient is always positive. Now let us have the second condition. Let us read all together. If 2 integers have different signs, then their quotient is negative. So supposing we have negative 33 divided by 3. It would be equal to negative 11 because one of them is negative and the other is positive. Now let us have 30 divided by negative 5. Correct. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. Since you are dividing positive and a negative number, it will be equal to negative 6. How about this one? Correct. It will be equal to negative 4. And how about negative 9 divided by 3? Correct. It will become negative 3. So therefore, remember that negative divided by positive, it is equal to negative. And Positive divided by negative, it is equal to negative. So if two integers have different signs, then their quotient is negative. Now let us have to find the value of the following. So negative 6 times negative 5 times negative 4. So in here, we are going to multiply first negative 6 times negative 5. So what is negative 6 times negative 5? Correct. It would be equal to positive 30. Then positive 30 times negative 4 is equal to what? Correct. It would be equal to negative 120. And another one, to determine whether the answer is negative or positive, we can count the number of negative signs. So 1, 2, 3. So there are 3. So therefore, the answer is negative. So remember that add number of negative sign, it is equal to negative. Then let us have another one. So negative 10 times negative 2 times negative 4. So how many negative do we have? So 1, 2, and 3. So just multiply 10 times 2 times 4, which is equal to 80. And the final answer is negative 80 because we have an odd number of negative sign. So odd number of negative sign is equal to negative. Now let us have another one. So negative 1 times 40 times negative 7. So in here, how many negative sign do we have? So 1, 2. Now we are going to multiply first negative 1 times negative 7. So negative 1 times negative 7 is equal to positive 7. Then positive 7 times positive 40 is equal to what? Correct. It is equal to 280. Then since there is an even number of negative sign, the answer is positive. Now let us have another one. Negative 10 times negative 3 times negative 2 times negative 1. So how many negative sign do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have an even number of negative signs. So our final answer will be positive. So let us multiply 10 times 3, 30 times 2, 60 times 1 is equal to 60. So the final answer is positive 60. Since there is an even number of negative sign, which is equal to positive. Then we have negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 is equal to what? Correct. It is equal to positive 16. Since we have an even number of negative sign. How about this one? Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Correct. It would be equal to negative 8. Since we have an odd number of negative sign. Now let us have to find the value of the following. So supposing we have negative 100 divided by 2 plus 8. In here, first we are going to deal with the numbers inside the parentheses. So 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. And then we are going to divide. Negative 100 divided by 10 would be equal to what? Correct. It would be equal to negative 10. Now let us have 40 minus 329 divided by negative 17. First, we are going to deal with the numbers inside the parentheses. So 40 minus 329 would be equal to negative 289. Then we are going to divide it by negative 17. What is negative 289 divided by negative 17? Correct. It would be equal to positive 17 since they are both negative. Now let us have another one. 64 minus 100 divided by 558 minus 549. So let us deal with the numbers inside the parentheses first. So this would be equal to negative 36 and this would be equal to what? Correct. It would be equal to positive 9. And negative 36 divided by 9 is equal to what? Correct. It is equal to negative 4. Now let us have the last one. Negative 754 divided by negative 60 plus 2. Let us deal first with the numbers inside the parentheses. So negative 60 plus 2 is equal to what? Correct. It is equal to negative 58. Now let us divide negative 754 by negative 58. It will be equal to what? Correct. It would be equal to positive 13. Now let us have a sample problem involving multiplication of integers. Let us read all together the problem. From sea level, a submarine descends 40 feet per minute. Where is the submarine in relation to sea level 5 minutes after it starts descending? So take note that every minute, the submarine descends 40 feet. So we have negative 40. And the problem is asking us where is the submarine in relation to sea level 5 minutes after it starts descending. So in here, we are going to find the submarine, which is equal to negative 40 times 5. So negative 40 times 5 is equal to negative 200. So negative 200 means that the submarine is situated 200 feet below the sea level. Now let us deal a problem involving division of integers. Let us read all together the problem. Mary owes 2,400,000 baht on her car loan. Each of her 4 children is willing to pay an equal share of her loan. Find how much each of her children needs to pay. So in here, we are going to have 2,400,000 baht as negative 2,400,000 because it's a loan. So she got 4 children who's willing to pay for her loan. So we are going to find out how much each of her children needs to pay. So the solution for this one, the amount of each children needs to pay is equal to negative 2,400,000 divided by 4. So it is divided to 4 children. So it would be equal to negative 600,000. Therefore, each children needs to pay 600,000 bahts. So always when it comes to loan or borrowing money, it is represented as negative. Before we end up this discussion, let us have a short quiz. So in here, I will give you 5 seconds to answer this one. Let us read all together. Find the value of negative 9 times 9. Timer starts now. Time is up. What is your answer? That's right. The answer is negative 81. Now let us have another one. Another 5 seconds to answer this one. Find the value of negative 200 divided by negative 4. Timer starts now. Time is up. What is your answer? That's right. The answer is 50. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. See you again next week. Bye!